Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching, accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and potential proof of a share imbalance. We're also going to be looking at NLST Netlist, and Netlist this week is currently up in excess of 40% on the week. So we're looking at what the potential for that is going forward and why the stock is showing some excellent momentum. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the markets. So first headline here from CNBC, the S&P 500 falls but looks to close out 2023 with a 24% gain, which is good news. And in other market news shared in the Discord, we can see that today, the last trading day of 2023, the US has opened flat. And one of the key reasons for that was obviously a reaction to the jobless claims from the previous day. So let's now have a look at some predictions for 2024. So first of all, first prediction, Microsoft and Amazon introduced AI hardware devices. Amazon's grocery chief, Tony Hoggett, leaves. Netflix will make a big acquisition in entertainment or gaming. Netflix will buy an advertising technology company. Shein or Temu will buy Wayfair, ticker symbol W, and also buy now, pay later firms will see rising defaults. So will be interesting there. And in other news here, I'm going to share a shout out from AK Dallas, who posted thanks to Morning Maria and Ralph Norman for highlighting obviously the open letter that we've been talking about recently. We have many reps who are undecided, but we are hoping that they join the approximately 89 senators and reps who are trying to hold. So one of the quotations from Maria, which I think was interested, she quoted Richie Torres, so shout out to Richie here, who quoted on the show that he believes that Gary Gensler is a politician masquerading as a regulator. So again, never a truer word spoken. So I'm going to start by having a look at a post from Wise Guys, who posted earlier that what was the company guidance when they knew it was trading? Did management advise FINRA that it was a fraudulent ticker? Did insiders or control people sell the stock? Did management seek regulatory or judicial injunction to stop the trading? And as he is asking some of these questions for real answers. So obviously everybody who's aware of the MMTLP story will know what happened and know the truth about the reasons for this. But what John Berda has done is clarified for people like this post to clarify here from a company's point of view. And he states here, management at MMAT did contract FINRA. He was told that Meta management was informed by FINRA that there was nothing they could do about it. And obviously the MMAT management basically came out and said they had nothing to do with it trading, and we are not going to comment on it. So obviously the Series A preferred share was under the purview of MMAT at that time. They did not support this and did not approve it. So we're talking about the management at Meta Materials, and then obviously we have the Fudsters bashing the oil and gas assets as well. That happened after that. The retail buying of MMTLP did not start until the company said they were not going to sell the assets, but rather spin out the assets into a private but fully reporting company due to the shareholder count. So remember, it is a private company known as Nextbridge Hydrocarbon. So the management own no shares of Series A preferred dividend, but we're talking about people like obviously George Palikaros, but obviously Greg McCabe and John Berda are key owners of MMTLP, but not the board of MMAT. So we also got here clarification that from a logical standpoint, knowing that the OCC memo said that those who were short on the dividend needed to trade to buy the preferred shares. His opinion, but it certainly looks like that was a way that we expected. And obviously John Bird has also stated he reached out to the OTC markets as they were using information about the management team of Torchlight Energy, including John Bird himself, from 2012. So certainly obviously looks very, very desperate from the market makers here, which was sale financials. Someone had given them the information that it was obviously fraudulent. The OTC said that FINRA approved it, therefore they were going to keep it there. So why did the OTC allow it? So I'm hoping that has clarified some of the questions, certainly from the FUDsters as well. So let's have a look at some updates from the FUDsters. The first FUDster here is Brandon, who posted earlier that because people are trying to get Congress to make them whole for their self-inflicted financial follies by spinning a web of lies, and also because some spineless, toothless, opportunistic, dumb members of Congress are seemingly playing along. So he's calling these members of Congress signing that letters dumb, opportunistic and spineless. So that's strong accusations there from Brandon. So Brandon, I would be certainly very, very careful what you're saying here. And the other FUDster we're going to look at is by the name of Charles Gasparino. I believe he's from Fox, and he stated here at the bottom, for anyone involved in MMTLP situation, that is required reading. It also underscores how you are playing with fire following Reddit pumpers on OTC stock. So I suggest that both of these people are completely uneducated, or they have certain market makers to protect, and that is why they are getting angry, they are getting desperate, and they are obviously resorting to attacks, especially to personal attacks against many of the investors, and it looks like now attacks against Congress for supporting MMTLP investors. So what 100 has stated here to Charles is stated here, you are a traitor to the United States. The fact you wouldn't even support says enough about your level of understanding of consent and obviously the process of law. It is also stated here that MMTLP is an active crime scene. You are boasting about another paid shield to cover up your poor professional character to the world. And he's also stated here the process does not necessarily require direct involvement. He's tagged in the Secret Service, and he states here, please put this man on your radar for treason. So strong words there from 100. And he states here, covering up global organized counterfeit shares securities operation, that is literally a national security threat, and also financial terrorism. So strong words there from 100. Let's now move on to potential proof of a share imbalance. So what Sensi has stated here, from TradeStation point of view, who are now apparently telling their clients they do not have enough shares allocated to them in order to send these shares to AST. So where are the shares? So what has TradeStation got to do? So huge news here. So what KEP has also stated, KKEP has stated huge. Why has TradeStation told their clients that they do not have enough shares allocated in order to send the shares to AST? Yes, you've read that correctly. They do not have the people's shares, and this is just one instance of what I believe is much, much bigger problem. Let's now finish off by having a look at ticker symbol NLST, also known as Netlist. This is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel, so there has been some positive momentum in the previous week. So we can see here in the chart over the previous 5 days, it's currently up in excess of 40%, and at time of editing was trading at $1.83. So in terms of why is this happening, so there is a case date, and what I'm going to obviously inform you about is that there is a trial date expected January 2024. We're looking at around about 22nd of January, but in terms of a reminder here, this is a letter dated 28th of April 2021 from Netlist to Micron. So we can see here the reference in the letter is that Netlist license offers to Micron. So they did write to Micron, they did offer them an opportunity to license obviously the technology, the products, the patents, etc. And certainly it looks like Micron would have thought, well, we're just going to go ahead and steal. So what's the likely outcome now? So basically I believe Netlist will ask for damages for all DDR4 and 5, LRDIMM and also RDIMM, and obviously with a victory at court, then potentially Micron could pay a huge amount of damages. So obviously the 912 patent was first asserted in a long-running lawsuit against Samsung. Obviously we've also got the Google case, we've got that's something ongoing. I think that one will certainly be the big one, but remember Netlist has cases against Samsung, Micron, Google. These are three of the big ones, and obviously something that has been ongoing for a while. Once we get news in terms of Micron, we could get a potential settlement out of court. We could get a victory in court. Again, it's all speculation. It's all obviously another way of looking at it is buy the rumor, sell the news. So certainly one stock that we will be keeping an eye on, ticker symbol NLST Netlist. And if you would like to get more information of breaking news as well as our daily stock alerts and weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.